I got a lesson this week. A guy that I speak so high of in professional circles, as far as funeral directors are concerned. And he's still great in his position because he's unsung. And he takes a back seat sometime when I think that he should take a step forward. While I sell to vendors in the industry. And my lament sometimes is that I do less in my own city than I do around the country. So it's just something about wanting to do business with people locally. And then he asked me, you worked for such and such funeral home. And I said, whoa. A nice funeral home reached out to me to be a driver on services. I went on one service, and the one service in my funeral home career as a supposed funeral employee, there were 27 steps, and we had a casket. Second problem as a driver, besides the unbelievable amount of grief that I got from my wife to say, you're not some driver. Still, we was having a little bit, and I love people. Third problem was I'm a driver on the service, and people all over the church are coming to talk to me. Not the position you want the driver to be in. The directors get all that attention. But this guy, it was one morning, never got paid for it, never spent any time. But in his mind, he was telling me that I basically was the enemy. I'm plugging him, and they're in somewhat of a battle with me, unbeknownst to me. That's what the problem is in life sometimes. Most times we recognize our advocates, but sometimes we don't recognize those folks who are in contention with us quick enough. I'm plugging you, and I still will plug him because he's capable, but you're fighting me. Now, I don't get into local battles often because in a nation with 26,000 funeral homes, if I never do business at home, preach Steve, the Bible says that a prophet is not without honor save in his own country and household, hometown. I'm good with that. I just had a affinity of wanting to come to you. You don't have to come to me because I'm going to go out and find somebody that will do what I need them to do. But my problem is, how could I be plugging you and you're fighting me? Look, folks, sometimes in life, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's fair or not, there will come times where the very people that you plug and the very people that you build up, they'll be fighting you. Go figure. Be blessed.